Configure options for cross-compiling. Cross-compiling, also known as cross-building, can be used to build Python for another CPU architecture or platform. Cross-compiling requires a Python interpreter for the build platform. The version of the build Python must match the version of the cross-compiled host of Python. Hyphen hyphen build is equal to build. Configure for building on build, usually guessed by config.gas. Hyphen hyphen host is equal to host. Cross compile to build programs to run on host target platform. Hyphen hyphen with hyphen build hyphen Python. Path slash to slash Python. Path to build Python binary for cross compiling. Config underscore site is equal to file. An environment variable that points to a file with config overrides. Example config.site file. Config.site hyphen arc64 ac underscore cv underscore buggy underscore get address info is equal to no. ac underscore cv underscore file underscore dev underscore ptmx is equal to yes. ac underscore cv underscore file underscore dev underscore ptc is equal to no. Cross compiling example configs underscore site is equal to config.site hyphen raarch arc64 dot slash configure backslash hyphen hyphen build is equal to x86 hyphen 64 hyphen pc hyphen linux hyphen gnu backslash hyphen hyphen host is equal to aarcs 64 hyphen unknown hyphen linux hyphen gnu backslash hyphen hyphen with hyphen build hyphen python is equal to dot slash x86 underscore 64 slash python. Python build system. Main files to build system. Configure.ac arrow configure. Makefile.pre.in arrow makefile created by configure. pyconfig.h created by configure. Modules slash setup C extensions built by the makefile using module slash make setup shell script. 3.4.2 Main build steps. C files.c are built as objects.o. A static libpython library.a is created from objects files. Python.o and the static libpython library are linked into the final Python program. C extensions are built by the makefile C modules slash setup. Main makefile targets. Make build Python with the standard library. Make platform build the Python program but don't build the standard library extensions modules. Make profile hyphen opt build Python using profile guided optimizations pgo. You can use the configure hyphen hyphen enable hyphen optimizations option to make this the default target of the make command. Make all or just make build bot test build Python and run the Python test suites the same way. Then build bots test Python. Set test timeout variable in seconds to change the set timeout 1200 by default 20 minutes. Make install build and install Python. Make regen reggen hyphen all regenerate almost all generated files. Make regen hyphen std lib hyphen module hyphen names and autoconf must be run separately for the remaining generated files. Make clean remove build files. Make dist clean same that make clean but remove also files created by the configure script. 3.4.4 C extensions. Some C extensions are built as built-in modules like the sys module. They are built with the py underscore build underscore core underscore built-in macro defined. Built-in modules have no underscore file underscore attribute. Import sys module sys built-in sys dot underscore file underscore traceback most recent call last file std in line 1 in module attribute error module sys has no attribute underscore file underscore. Other C extensions are built as dynamic libraries like the underscore async.io module. They are built with the py underscore build underscore core underscore module macro defined. Example on Linux x86 hyphen 64. Import underscore async.io module async IO from user slash lib64 slash python 3.9 slash lib hyphen download slash hyphen async io dot c python hyphen 39 hyphen x86 hyphen 64 underscore 64 hyphen underscore async io dot underscore file underscore slash user slash lib64 slash python 3.9 slash lib slash hyphen dyn dy and load hyphen underscore async io dot c python hyphen 39 hyphen x86 underscore 64 hyphen linux hyphen gnu dot so modules slash setup is used to generate make file targets to build C extension. At the beginning of the files, C extensions are built as built-in modules. Extensions defined after the star shared star marker are built as dynamic libraries. The Pi API underscore func, Pi API underscore data, and Pi mode init underscore func macros of include slash exports.h are defined differently depending if the pi underscore build underscore core underscore module macro is defined. Use pi underscore exported underscore symbol if the pi underscore build underscore core underscore module is defined. Use pi underscore imported underscore symbol otherwise. If the pi underscore build underscore core underscore built-in macro is used by mistake on C extension built as a shared library, its pi init underscore xxx function is not exported, causing an import error on import. Compiler and linker flags. Options set by the slash configure script and environment variables and used by makefile. Preprocessor flags configure underscore cpp flags value of cpp flags variable passed to the dot slash configure script. Cpp flags objective or C++ preprocessor flags example hyphen capital I include underscore dir if you have headers in a non-standard directory include underscore dir. Base cpp flags pi underscore cpp flags extra preprocessor flags added for building the interpreter object files default dollar in bracket base cpp flags space hyphen capital I dot space hyphen capital I dollar in bracket srcdir slash include space dollar in bracket configure underscore cpp flags space dollar in bracket cpp flags. Compiler flags C compiler command example gcc hyphen pthread cxx C++ compiler command example g++ hyphen pthread. C flags C compiler flags C flags underscore no dist C flags underscore no dist is used for building the interpreter and stdlibc extension. Use it when a compiler flag should not be a part of C flags once Python is installed. In particular, C flags should not contain the compiler flag hyphen capital I for setting the search path for include files. The hyphen capital I flags are processed from left to right, and any flags in C flags would take precedence over user hyphen or package hyphen supplied I flags. Hardening flags such as hyphen w error because distributions cannot control whether packages installed by users conform to such heightened standards. Compile all underscore opts options passed to the compile all command line when building pyc files in make install default hyphen j0 extra underscore c flags extra c compiler flags configure underscore c flags value of c flags variable passed to the dot slash configure script. Configure underscore c flags underscore no dist value of c flags underscore no dist variable passed to the dot slash configure script. Base c flags base compiler flags opt optimizations flags c flags underscore aliasing strict or non-strict aliasing flags used to compile python slash d2a.c. C shared compiler flags used to build a shared library. For example, hyphen fpic is used on Linux and on BSD. C flags for shared extra C flags added for building the interpreter object files. default dollar $cc shared when hyphen hyphen enable hyphen shared is used or an empty string otherwise. Pi underscore c flex default hyphen dollar base c flex dollar opt dollar configure underscore c flex dollar c flex dollar extra c flex pi underscore c flex underscore no dist dollar configure underscore c flex underscore no dist dollar c flex underscore no dist hyphen I dollar srcdir slash include slash internal pi underscore std module underscore c flex used for building the interpreter object files pi underscore core underscore c flags pi underscore built-in underscore module underscore c flags compiler flags to build a standard library extension module as a built-in module like the POSIX module purify command purify is a memory debugger program default empty string not used